Do you really think that we can turn it around? Because I feel lost, like there's no hope. I think a lot of people are feeling like that right now. Since the election, I am feeling very disillusioned with the Democratic Party. I know that we have some good guy progressives on our side fighting the good fight, like AOC, Maxwell Frost, and Ed Markey. But there are way too many corporate Democrats that aren't much better than Republicans. For instance, there are way too many Democrats that voted for the TikTok ban. Granted, Democrats had the most opposing votes, but that didn't really do us much good against that. And since the ban went through, they've had a couple of opportunities to try and save it, and they didn't take that either. Those Democrats need to be primaried. We don't want them getting another term because they do not represent their constituents. And really, since the election, I haven't really heard much from the Democratic Party at all. For instance, what are they planning on doing about a goose-stepping proxy president? What are they doing to ensure that we have a free and fair midterm election next year? Are they already preparing for new candidates to run for office? And if so, are they going to be the same shit, or are they going to try something new this time? Because to a lot of us, the Democratic Party overall is coming off a little bit weak and gutless. Like, why didn't we do any recounts in swing states where we won all the down ballot races, but somehow just didn't win the president in those states? If there was absolutely no reason to do that, they should have told us that instead of just going radio silent for a month. No, I take that back. We had some communication from them, and it was weird. It was these like cryptic messages trying to make us think that there's some sort of sneaky thing going on behind the scenes that we just can't know about yet. If they're absolutely sure that they lost, say that. Be transparent with your voters and constituents. Don't give them false hope and cryptic messages like some of the Democrats did.
Never assume that loud is strong or quiet is weak. It's often the other way around.
What the hell is that supposed to mean, Cory Booker? Or when Kamala said this.
On the campaign, I would often say, when we fight, we win. But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. That doesn't mean we won't win.
See, the phrasing there gave a lot of people some false hope that there was something going on that they just don't know yet. It would have been a lot better for them to say, we ran the best campaign that we could in the time that we had to run it in. We're going to learn from our mistakes and come back even stronger in the next election. That would at least push people more towards acceptance instead of believing in this false hope that just broke their hearts again later. Now, I am not at all saying that we need to give up on the Democratic Party, but we need to take it over, kind of like the Republicans did with the Tea Party. We need to push to get progressives in every level of every single office. But instead, we have been trying to compromise with those Republicans because we wanted to try and get those moderates to vote for us. They're not ever going to do that. So we need to reach out and get some progressive policies out there that they might say, hey, that sounds pretty good. It turns out that people across the board tend to like things like personal rights, medical freedom. The problem is that Democrats are really shit about getting that messaging across to them. We have to talk to the country like they're stupid, the way that the Republicans do it. Say it in the most plain, simple language possible. But most of all, above all else, everybody needs to get out there and vote. Of the voting blocks in the last election, the highest number of voters were the non-voters. And by not voting, you're actually voting. You're saying, you know what, I'm okay with the greater of two evils. I'm not going to get out and vote to stop it. If we want to fix the system, we all have to be a part of it. If not, we only have ourselves to blame.